Hello everyone. Again, happy April 1st. I guess I was pranked by the world today because everything went wrong the last second I tried to do everything. But we're here now, and we're gonna be playing Sonic CD. It's the remastered version on Steam. Where did my controller go? This is one of the things that went wrong. My USB controller totally borked out, so I'm using an adapter with a GameCube controller, which still works really well. Not sure how this will go though. Let's change the scene. And tell me if this is a bit too loud. I actually forgot to check the audio levels for the game. Yeah, that looks a bit loud. Turn that down a little. Yeah, this seems about right. Alright, now I'm turn this down again. I'm amazed at how hard I'm getting pranked by like absolutely nothing. Oh, I'm gonna reboot the game run. A second. Maybe it'll work this time. Game. Where is the game? Oh, here it is. Alright. Without further ado, let's just start a new game. We're playing Sonic. Now, as you guys might know, Sonic CD is actually a bit strange. They added a lot of weird mechanics to the game. Why is it mirrored? What do you mean? The game's like this. Oh yeah, in the remake though, they had to take out the lyrics for some reason. Probably copyrights. I don't know, it looks normal to me. This is actually very loud. Hang on. The menu looks mirrored. Oh yeah, again, that's... Oh no, I alt-tabs. Does that mean the game's broken again? The capture's broken? Do I have to restart the... Oh. It's broken. The cutscene's broken. The capture's broken. Where did my desk... Alright, I got it now. I got it. The game hates alt-tabbing. If I alt-tab once, even to lower the volume, it's done. Okay, so I guess we'll skip the intro cutscene. You know how it goes, though. Brewski did nothing. I'm not blaming you. But something is pranking me. I keep pressing the wrong button. Alright, so one of the weird mechanics is that for some reason we decided that Sonic goes from left to right in this game. I mean from right to left. It's honestly very odd. But it's only where the differences start. So now you got the super peel out. Which is basically the spin dash, but you have to rev it up all the way. I guess we'll go to the past. I'm not sure what we're gonna do in this playthrough, whether we're gonna beat all the machines or whether we're going to get all the gems. I really don't know. But this is actually one of my favorite Sonic games. And it actually feels a bit slower, which is just Sonic. Sonic's kind of slow on startup, unless you do that. But, it's also one of the slower paced games, because the, stages are very maze-like. UI looks flipped, unless that's... which is April Fool's. What? Oh yeah, it's April 1st. Happy April 1st, everyone. I usually like to celebrate the beginning of each month. And, I don't know, it looks fine to me. Like I said, it's kind of strange. A lot of stuff in this game is strange. This is one of the more obscure games for a decent reason, I suppose. Oh. Hang on. Oh, you're right. It is mirrored. Alright, here's the thing. I would fix that, except apparently Sonic CD really hates it when I alt-tab. So I'm kind of scared to, like, tab out of the game, because then I won't be able to capture anything. I mean, you saw it right at the beginning. Oh, yeah, we got this, I don't even remember what it's called. Time Stone? We got it on lockdown. The bonus stages aren't super hard, but if you miss a cycle that you usually get, you're gonna have trouble. So far, we got both the machine and... Oh, that's nice. Usually I just go for the time crystals because they're pretty... They're considerably shorter, I would say. I'm not going that way anymore. Totally not a Chaos Emerald. It may as well be a Chaos Emerald. Of course, in the remastered version, he gave you the spin dash back, but before, it was kind of like the peel out, where you had to wait for it to charge up completely. Now, we're actually going to take it a bit slower. Usually I'll be rushing along, and probably get hit. But, this is casual, I guess. I mean, it says it's casual. So let's just take it a bit slower as we get the rings. Make sure we really don't get hit. I lied, we're going fast. Another thing is that the soundtrack is CD quality, hence Sonic CD. And a lot of the tracks are great. I love this music. It's good. If you don't travel to the past here, then you miss the sign, obviously, because it's basically guaranteed that you go to the past if you hit the sign at all. But usually you want to go to the past, and I believe the machine is like right over here. I may as well destroy it just so that we don't have to deal with any more monsters. Ring isn't working. And I'm being dumb. And it got, like, when you travel through time, that's right. I don't like going to the past here because you end up traveling through time, and whenever you do that, it gets rid of your shield. So it's not great. If you're going for the bonus stages, which require 50 rings or more. Anyways, we finally made it to the left side of the screen. Now, I don't remember how I do this one. But I'll just play it by ear and, like, use at it. Another thing is that these UFOs tend to trick you out a lot. Like, they'll just ping back somewhere for some reason. Although, a nice thing about these stages, I will say, is that if you're low on time, it'll always give you a chance to get more time. With a UFO in the middle, and right now I'm really doing bad. So I might need that. See, look at that. It's just like pinging you everywhere. But we got it anyways. I don't think we have enough for continue our extra life or oh, it's an extra life and I did get it. Okay, fair enough. Oh, right. Because we didn't destroy the second machine, we got to the bad future. If you destroy the machine and then go to the future, you get the good future. But if not, you get the bad future. Which is what we're in now. Personally, though, I think that the bad future music is like a lot cooler. But going to the bad future comes with some layout differences. Like the past, present, and future have different layouts in each stage. Anyways, let's just beat this guy. This guy is pretty easy, even more so if you have invincibility. Just gotta get behind him. But that's okay. We didn't need to save that place in particular. Oh yeah, so here's Amy. Usually they would appear in one of the stages, Palm Tree Panic, at the end of one of the stages. I don't remember if it's 1 or 2. But we accidentally traveled to the past, so it is stage 2, and I was in the past, so they didn't show up. But they did follow us here, somehow. That's right. I do remember always wanting to go to the past and destroying the machine on this particular stage. I don't exactly remember where it is, but the enemies here are in the most inconvenient places, and these suck. So in any case, so they'll basically ruin all your ring collecting. That and I'm missing all the rings. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. And I'm pretty sure that, like, sprinkle dust up there damages you. Basically, this stage pings you around and then has you dodge enemies. So it's not great. But if you get into somewhere... No. Okay. Well, if you fall into the traps, never mind. But if you get into a place like this, then it's not so bad. Don't really want to go to the future, that'll probably just make it harder. And I'm done being pinged around here, please. Are the physics more floaty than usual? I think this is a pretty floaty game. Like I said before, this is one of the slower paced games. So hey, Robert Gunderson, how are you doing? Welcome to the game. Happy April 1st. I'm gonna be stuck here forever. Got out. I'm... okay. not in the past. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I can't really tell. What version of the game is this? This is the remade version on Steam. I'm playing this because I like the Japanese soundtrack over the US soundtrack. Now, that's not to say that the US soundtrack isn't bad, because they have some really good songs in there, namely Stardust Speedway, Tidal Tempest. Those are like really good ones, specifically. And we're actually near the end of the stage and we don't have 50 rings, so let's go get 50 rings. By bouncing around here for 8 years. But yeah, that comes with some changes like the spin dash, widescreen, the stuff that everyone talks about. Come on, I just need like 9 more coins. I mean, rings. It's the same thing. Okay, I keep landing on one. So why is the screen reversed? It's April 1st. Happy April Fools. We're going left to right. I mean right to left. Same thing. We're playing mirrored. Not halfway there. Oh, you mean back to your home to play multiplayer? Well, yeah, I know. That's why I decided to do Sonic CD instead of a multiplayer game. Because I don't have that much time tonight. So we can probably just get through like a smaller game like the Sonics. Ah, so close. But I don't think we really have enough time for like a full-on like multiplayer thing today. So I actually do care about going to bed early tonight because I do have an exam tomorrow. Why am I not studying and instead playing this? This is more fun. Also, I think I already got it. I studied some before. But I will look at the information after this as well, like before the test. Alright, you got 50 rings, now we just have to not get hit. Watch me get hit and like, I'm gonna like cry on stream.
Great, dude. Not like that's where
But the goal's right here, so I'm not. Yeah, not today. So yeah, I was considering putting the screen upside down, but I figured that that would be like too bad, so I just mirrored it. Like, it would probably be unwatchable if I put it upside down. Anyways, time to miss all the UFOs and get kinda mad. To be honest, these bonus stages are good, but I don't like them very much. Just because I'm bad at them. I'll admit it. I played this game far too much. Me too. I tried to, like... I'm not really, like, a competitive speedrunner per se, but I like to play games and, like, try to reduce my time on them and all that. And so I used to get kind of mad when I played this game because I was looking at it like that, but if I look at it in a casual way, I get a lot less mad. If that makes any sense. What a reliable streamer. Thanks. I say, as I'm like an hour late. No, I'm not an hour late. I was only 30 minutes late. I already explained myself. I gave all my excuses. Oh. I'm pretty sure there are rings up there, but hopefully we won't need that. Oh no, I don't like this stage. Any stage that you just get bounced around and there's nothing you can do about it, I don't like it. That's it. But, I think this is what I was thinking about with the whole enemy situation. We kind of just want to go to the past here and destroy the machine immediately. Did every stage in Time Attack seriously and it was hell? Oh yeah, like for the achievement? I did the same thing. So I got like all the, time attacks. Ooh. And, it was fun, but it was also annoying. Anyways, the machine's like somewhere up here. I don't quite remember, like, exactly. I just kind of vaguely know the area. Yeah, I gotta, like, bounce up these. Be back for these rings. Yeah, right over here. I'm wrong. It's the other way. It's somewhere near the top. I do. Anyways, this is what I was talking about. Now we don't have to worry about the enemies. And on this stage, that's very important because as opposed to the last stage, you bounce around much more in this one. And there are enemies in the worst spots. But now we can kind of chillax, get these rings pretty casually, kind of breeze through the stage. Oh, right. This part. Kind of bounce, like send yourself back down, make it go a little bit faster. Oh, right. Yeah, I just don't like bouncy stuff in games. Gotta avoid all the traps, because we need that 50 rings for the goal. The thing I really like, unlike Sonic 1, is the game's final zone lets you go to the special stage. Is that so? Oh yeah, that's right. Like, the final zone has special stages, if you miss them. You need one more ring. The exit's right there, though. There we go. Now, there are spike traps down here, so we do want to be careful. And here we go. So yeah, if you do get a lot of chances to make up for any mistakes that you made, like either just plain not completing the bonus stage, like losing in it, or just not getting to it, like getting hit at the very end, which will happen. Means if you save one time zone with any last mode, you can do both methods of completing the game at once. Oh yeah, that's right. I suppose that would be smart, but if you miss it, you gotta reset. But I guess that's not too bad, because in this game, I believe there's a reset button. There's not, but you can just go to the main menu during the special stage and that'll count. I am doing very poorly. Look at that. It does feel kind of slow for some reason. Okay. I'm gonna try to do a no reset though. Like a no reset run. I think I'll be able to do it. Okay, so that wasn't so bad. Save one of the easier special stages by failing on purpose. Oh, so like you'll fail the first one on purpose? That's fair, actually. I forgot, yeah. It doesn't like put you on the same special stage, it's on like a rotation. That is pretty smart. But then again, you do lose time by doing that. Anyways, on the boss stages, you don't have the special stages, so we don't have to worry about getting hit or anything. However, this boss just kind of sucks. You gotta, like, make it up to Eggman in this pinball machine, and I hate pinball in Sonic games. And he's also shooting bombs that'll, like, knock you down. It's kind of hard to get hit here unless you actually do fall down, which you probably will, at least once. Almost made it, but we have to hit every single one of these because they're just placed like that. I happen to hit them all. Almost. And now we got him. You just have to get up here once, then you can kind of just jump up. This boss is a mess. Yeah, sometimes you'll be able to beat it in like 20 seconds. Other times it'll take you like 3 minutes. It's messy. Anyways, here's one of the like cooler stages. This is actually one of my favorites. Despite it being a water level, usually water levels suck in games, but actually I'll grab these. I mean, rings. Why do I keep calling them coins? Usually I never have that problem. I don't know what's up with me today. You know what? It's April 1st. They're coins, okay? But yeah, the stage is like cool atmosphere brought about by the music and kind of how it's like bluish, so blue is kind of a cool color. It's very enjoyable. And I miss those coins. Just kidding, I did not miss those coins. I'm a genius. Sonic CD, wonderful look at the listen to, not amazing level design. That's true. Level design isn't great, but it's alright. It's like a decent. Now you can actually avoid going through the bottom route and skip a lot of the water in this stage if you're careful and quick. Okay, I lied. You go into the water anyways. Now do we want to risk it? I'm scared. Okay, he's over here. I'm killing him. All right. So yeah, that bad Nick there. You try to use a spring will cause you trouble. That guy too. Okay, we're safe. I believe that this is where the machine is if you're in the past, though. Oh. And yeah, we made it to our goal. Now if you fail one of those jumps or go the bottom route, you'll actually have to be... Wacky Workbench is the absolute worst. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wacky Workbench? I forgot. Thanks for reminding me. Alright, what if we made a level, but the floor bounces you up and is basically uncontrollable? So yeah, I do remember routing this special stage, but I don't remember what it is. By routing, I mean kind of just like figuring out what's the best way to do it, because I like to cut down on my times once again, but if we have to get 3 of the big time UFOs to stay in here, then so be it. Okay, there's 3 left. I don't know where they are. I'm gonna be going in a circle. I missed. What? This is what I'm talking about. They're meant to fake you out. That one almost did that as well. Alright. Just need this last one. Alright, got it. I love how the special stages backgrounds, even if they're all a pain to play. And the background scrolls the wrong way. Fast. Depth perception is a pain. Yeah, it's kind of a pain. I remember hearing that they kind of fixed it for here. like in the remake. But it's still sometimes kind of difficult to tell. You kind of just have to get a feel for it. And yeah, the special stage backgrounds are actually really neat. I like them as well. Like, one of the later ones is kind of like a sunset, but it's like an explosion, almost. Anyways, I might die here. Okay, I think that infinitely loops. I don't remember. Whoops. I guess we're not going that way. And I think I usually go that way. But yeah, I guess we're going the low route. And a thing that you'll notice that's pretty neat about this game is that you don't get the dreaded, like, oh no, I'm going to die music when you're drowning. You get, instead of kind of like a bloopy timer. The floating island. I don't remember the backgrounds exactly. I just remember some of them. The first few look kind of samey. For some reason, these actually just push you. They're not like actual fireballs. Don't know why. Let's avoid. Alright. I don't even think there's enough rings to like recover at this point. I'm honestly very disappointed. Oh wait, there might be enough rings. But if I get hit again, then I definitely can't recover. Why am I still invincible? Oh. Really takes time for that to cut out, huh? Oh, there's the machine. Yeah, well, arcade. There's plenty of rings on the stage. Why is everything backwards? Happy April Fools, guys! This Sonic game is really weird. We're going right to left. It's almost as if Sonic is regressing or running away. Oh, maybe. But hey, SNES, how you doing? SOTN? I don't... What does that stand for? Oh yeah, this is the one I was talking about. It was... Why did I describe it as like an explosion sunset? It's more like... a purple haze? Anyways, this guy's gonna juke me out really hard. But not this time. A lot of the routing that I have kind of depends on having the boost shoes, whatever you call it. What? This guy super juked me. I forgot. But I got it. Oh, Symphony of the Night. Okay. Doing Monster Hunter grinding because pain. Rainbow puke. How's the grinding? Is the grinding... Are you... Okay, so is the pain causing the grinding, or are you grinding because you're in pain and can't do much else right now? What? Oh, I guess we're still in the bad future. This is what I'm talking about, though, about one more stone. Clap. Oh, right, one more. This is what I'm talking about the music being so much... It's really... I don't like to describe the music. I just like it. I missed. Oh, right. I have to keep hitting him. I think that was the last hit anyways. Come back. Eggman looks kind of weird. Look at that. The sprites look kind of weird in that pose. Like, he's more bald than usual. And his glasses are more circular, too. And when you get hit, it's like the old face plastered on top of this face. So it looks a little bit more strange on top of that. Like, it didn't look quite right. Anyways, this boss is weird. You have to wait for him to swoop down while he has, like, basically no bubbles. Because he'll rearrange it so that they're actually, like, a good shield. So you just gotta, like, wait until you got most of the bubbles, and I guess not get hit. And then you just hit him once, and there you go. Yeah, he's got the distinctive hunch that he doesn't have in the other games. Grinding is causing pain. Neat world, but you need upgrades in order to get places. Oh, so there's like post-game content. Also, those flowers are weird. You think they're underwater, but they're not. It's got a more human head. Yeah, exactly, it's weird. Now I remember this being a bit of a pain for rings, but I don't remember. Or maybe it was a pain for the machine. One of the two. Let's try to avoid all the signs so I can keep my shield. But yeah, the Japanese and PAL soundtrack is jamming. But the US soundtrack is very atmospheric. There was a demo that taught you how to speedrun. You too. What? Oh. I was looking at chat. Now I gotta be extra careful. I just about flipped out. Good thing the exit is right here. Extra content, Wither, DM... Oh yeah, it has like Devil May Cry stuff. You want to get all the gear? Only 3 levels. Oh. What the heck? I was looking at my OBS capture because my chat died on my other capture on my phone. Alright. I almost went the wrong way. Alright, I remember this one being actually a cinch if you follow the route correctly, but I didn't. So this is gonna be a real pain. But yeah, that makes sense. Sports Quadrant is one of the demo levels then, huh? Sci-fi paperback. I mean, this is from, what, 1989, I'm guessing? No. This is definitely like, no, definitely not 89. No. Like 90, jump! 90, like, I don't know, 7? 6? 96. I'm just listing off numbers at this point, but... What? That era. 1992 or 3. Might need that extra UFO. Don't need it. I won. Demo makes you beat the 2 available acts under a certain time before unlocking the boss. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Oh, I got them all. Unfortunately, that does... What this means is the enemies are still there for some reason. I don't know if it's a bug or something. Probably not. Maybe it's just an oversight. Unless you go to the past first. And getting to the past here is kind of a force. But yeah, we don't have to be cautious. We don't have to go through any more bonus stages. We just win. as long as we win. Good futures. Now, there was actually one time I did experience an actual bug. Probably because I reset the level at a certain point during the special stage, where it still counted everything as a bad future, but I got the good ending. I don't get it. Oh. Mobile version is actually less buggy than the other platform. I think it's usually it's the top route that's the best route. You need to know that. So yeah, it only happened one time. Like, I never been able to replicate it. Probably because I got good at the mini games. But yeah, oh yeah. So like the first feature was like good, like this feature was good, and then all the rest were bad. Oh no. Oops. Now this aesthetic is a mood. This whole game is a mood. That's true. Creative boss here. It is kind of creative, too bad it's kind of just like... You just run on the treadmill. Any future wacky workbench? Oh. That's right, if you get hit, like, the treadmill slows down.
It's pretty.
Now, what I do like about the end of this level is this. Oh, okay, never mind. I played the original Sonic CD on an emulator, and what would happen is Sonic would actually get stuck in the pushing animation. He would just, like, walk across with, like, just pushing air. Like, these bosses just wish they were harder. I mean, what about the pinball one? Oh, wait. We've already been through the pinball one. I suppose. I don't remember if getting hit by these on the bottom actually just insta-kills you, or not. Wait, hang on. The enemies are dead here, like, already. Wait, no they're not. What? Why are only some of the enemies dead? Or is that like a projectile? Anyways, welcome to Wacky Workbench. Oh no. Basically, if you touch the floor, it pings you up to the skyline. And you actually have to stay low in this stage, so you just get wrecked. Like this, I have to go all the way back down. Welcome to Chemical Plant MK crap. He's anything. Poyo boss, that's basically the final boss. I would enjoy that. I don't remember if that actually does damage or... Maybe if you mash out of it, it doesn't? I don't remember. Oh yeah, and some of these like spin for some reason. Oh, I guess it does look like it does. I've actually never noticed like how you can tell between the spinning ones. Yes, Ness, haven't you played against Poyo? Like Poyo against me? I mean, it's gotta. Never mind, I hate this level. This guy is carpet bombing the whole stage. Now I'm stuck up here. And what? I'm glad I don't have to go to any bonus stages here. Oh no. You have to luck out and land on a platform. Please. Where am I going? Please. Huh? Oh, great. I love being blindsided. Blindsided. Anyways, we made it to the end, barely. The bad feature, there's a booby-trapped Eggman statue. Oh yeah, that's right. And in the past, there's like a angelic statue. Aren't you sure if we're getting a Modadoi? What's a Modadoi? Yeah, this is the sled. Right here. The stage is a bit different. This time you actually do have to go vertically. Oh right, this stage is actually manageable, I remember. Like, stage 1 is the one that really sucks. The Puyo RPGs? Oh yeah. I know how it's like, I know how the word looks, I just don't know how to spell it. Get me out of here. I don't remember, but I feel like this past has like less traps and stuff. I say as I whiz past like a million traps. It's like something Managari, something. There's a bunch of M's in it. That's all I can really remember. I don't remember where the exit. Oh, it's up here. But yeah, we're at the exit already. That's like less than half of the time. Udo,
Yes,
that's how I... Yeah, like something like that. Yeah, it's something like that. The stage is very blue. I don't really know what else to say. It looks kind of circusy for some reason, but I guess that's why it's wacky. Hey. Interesting boss. Too bad these little rock pebbles don't actually damage you, and these rocks here always go to the same spot. You just gotta jump from one to the other, because the one you're standing on doesn't go as high. The machine in Act 1 is both. Okay, I have a shape. Random 80s shapes. Yeah, it just gives off like an 80s vibe. Oh yeah, that. To like get the machine. And it's like that specific piston as well. Wait, yeah. Like, the pistons in Act 1 all look like they'll crush you, but I think, like, all of them actually just, like, transport you somewhere else. Unless, like, one of them actually does crush you, in which case, why? Oh, it's the good stage. I don't really remember anything about the first stage. As you can see here, where I'm getting bounced around. But I do know how to get through the second stage pretty quickly. What? I didn't want to go to the past, I like the present. Some crush you and others teleport you. Yeah, that's really dickish. We're going to Vineville. I don't really know the layout here specifically. Unless it's pretty similar though. I think the exit, yeah, it's just around the corner. Has to be the JP version, because no one would enjoy the international version harder. Creeper vines. Oh yeah. Guess that face is just universal. Kind of taking it slower than I usually do. But yeah, look, it's like some enemies are deleted and others aren't. It confuses me. Oh hey, it's Digital Duck. What's up, how you doing? We're going through the totally normal version of Sonic CD, with nothing weird being captured on screen at all. Oh, the past music is hard-coded into the game, as opposed to all the other music? I suppose that makes sense, because doesn't it use, like... I don't know. Very soothing beat. I like that if you press a button, he wags his finger. It's the same for either version, yeah. Another change that's in the remastered is that it plays the Bad Future music whether or not you're in the Bad Future when going against Metal Sonic. Because in the original, it actually does play the good theme if you're in the good future. Hang on. Another thing is it's a lot easier. Eggman is much slower in this one for some reason. Anyways, I'm doing pretty poorly. So trust me, I'm really good at this level usually. Why the sound test in the original releases separates the synth from the CD quality music. First try, nice. Yeah, I did take hits though. Actually, this isn't too bad. I think my best time is like 1:12 or something. Because you do have to wait on like Eggman showing up. Anyways, here's the best song in the worst stage. Which is why this is the worst stage in the US release, because even the song is like, okay. It's not great. Oh no. I fell into the trap every time. Oh. I don't want to be done. This stage, especially this first one, absolutely sucks. Because the layout is just plain confusing. I just want to stay at the top as much as I can. I kind of want that, but I think I'll be okay without it. Gotta be careful here. If you're going too fast, you'll end up just falling off and you'll be miserable forever. Oh, right. Another thing that the remake that's great is usually the music would just fade out in the original version and then like replay again. But here they actually have like a transition at some point. Like here they actually added in, I think they added in like that little bit at the end, which is great. I like it. Give your soundtrack a proper go, but yeah. Yeah, you should look at the US soundtrack a bit. Because there are some really good songs. Said this before, but physics for this thing is kind of weird. Jump on it just right, just go. And like stick to it. I don't want to play this stage like this. Now I'm lost. I usually go a specific way for this stage as well, but now I'm hopelessly lost. That's another thing that I think a lot of people complain about. That piston right there just throws everyone off so much. That is not I'm being thrown up at the hair at a very high velocity momentum. Can't do it. Physics. Yeah, right. The rips on YouTube actually don't loop them properly, which is another thing that I have noticed. Alright, just over here. We would have been here like an entire minute faster had we not screwed up. But it's alright. We're almost there. Now, I'm not sure, but I don't think there's any way past this. Like, you always have to go past these pistons. Or whatever they're called here. Stompers? I look at my capture and I get really confused. Oh no, my rings are... Never mind. Oh! That's nice. It has major skips. Does it? It was very far. It was able to hit me over all the way over here. Kinda wish you could get a Knuckles Chaotix. Yeah, I guess. I have played Knuckles Chaotix, and it's alright. I'm not sure, but like for some reason I couldn't get like proper multiplayer to work. Only in like the practice area I was able to get it to work. But it is kind of fun to just mess with the physics and just ping around everywhere. They got a lot of cheeky traps in this stage, like that. Also this. And skip the mini-sonic stuff. Huh. You can use it to get above the ceiling. Oh yeah. I do remember in the time attack using one of the platforms in a well-timed peel out to get above the ceiling and skip a good portion of like the rotating stuff. This thing is a lot worse than Mania. Oh yeah, it's a lot faster. I imagine it still insta-kills you as well. Oh right. It's like right here. This song sounds like Victory. And I got hit. Sure. Oh, nice. I love how bleak out this looks in the bad future. Yeah, this looks like really nice and bright in the good future, and then in the bad future it looks like awful. And the music like adjusts itself so accordingly. Like the bad future actually does have lyrics. Anyways, this boss kind of sucks. Oh yeah, orchestral. It feels like you always have to take like the first hit. The bad future straight up knocks you, yeah. But yeah, I think you might have to hit the corners or something, I don't know. Unless you're supposed to wait longer and I'm just impatient and never like got past that. Alright, that one was just me being dumb. Oh, so... yeah, it doesn't give you much opportunity. Okay. Yeah, I've done it like once. And it was by accident. You have to hit like the corner in between the spinning blades. Also, while we're on this boss music, may as well like mention the US boss music. I get that the US soundtrack was going for like a more atmospheric tone, but like, why is it just like straight up horror music? If you mean normally, you have to wait for him to extend his blades. Oh, he extends his blades? Yeah, I'm too impatient for that. I never actually got to see him do that. Oh yeah, I guess we beat it. I actually really do like how this, like how the opening and ending cutscenes look. I like the little like animations. Rosie the Rascal. Sally Acorn. Who? I know Archie Comics, but I know the Archie Comics for like Sally Acorn, but like, who's Rosie the Rascal? Bill Comics? Huh. same team worked on the OVA. The OVA. Oh yeah, the movie. the one where Sonic knows everything Metal Sonic's going to do, but it doesn't matter. Or the other way around. Well, they both know what they're going to do. Yeah, that's right. Their styles do seem similar. The Sonic Gems collection messed this up. It plays too fast and ends before the song can finish. I do remember hearing about that once. Amy Rose was originally called Rosie the Rascal in the manual, and Amy Rose is accidentally called Sally Acorn. What? Where? The latter is understandable, but where did the latter one happen? Like, it's like Sally Acorn was like a comic. Don't like the Gems version of this? Yeah, the Gems version. It's obviously the US soundtrack, so a lot of the stages, like Metallic Madness, is obviously inferior because of that. Oh yeah, the vocals. Yeah, just like the intro, they got ripped out. So rip. Probably for copyright reasons, right? Oh yeah, strange, isn't it? Oh, the OVA is pretty good. And maybe I should check that out eventually whenever I have the time. So yeah, Sonic CD is actually one of my... It's only like 54 minutes, oh, huh. Yeah, okay. I'll check it out before, like... Well, I mean, it's probably been there a while, but, you know, it might get taken down at some point soon. So, I don't know, I'll check it out sometime soon, just in case. Yeah, actually, this one's one of my favorite Sonic games. Well, yeah, there's not that many, like, 2D platformer Sonic games, I guess, but... I actually really like this one. Alright, yeah, I'll definitely check it out whenever I have those. You're too cool. Also, I'm sorry guys, but you may not have noticed, but in actuality, the game was mirrored the whole time. Happy April Fools, everyone! We're done though. Like this, you just suck at. We've been japed. You suck at 2D Sonic. That's fair. Sonic is kind of hard, especially the earlier one. I hear Sonic 1 is actually like deceptive. It's like, go fast. Actually, just kidding. Don't go fast. If you go fast, you'll be bamboozled. Yeah, I'm not really sure where my list, like, where I would put all the Sonic games. More specifically, 2, 3, and Knuckles and CD. There's only like 2 levels, yeah. Yeah, Sonic 1 has a slow pace. CD, you can go fast at like decent intervals, but because of the maze-like structure, it actually is also a slower pace game. This is kind of harder to find your way. Sonic 2 kind of has that like good middle ground, and Sonic 3 is like great. And Knuckles. But that's about all I have. This was going to be a shorter stream, just in general, because I do have an exam tomorrow, so I do probably want to study like pretty soon before I go to bed. Bring Your Zone almost crunches you to go fast, but the pace is yeah, like CD, and then now we got like Mania, which is like a good like competitor, because like Mania is great as well. 4:45 in the morning, so I need to head to sleep. That's decent. And thanks, Ness, for the good luck on the exam. It's not a major like big exam. Just one of your normal But yeah, it's hard to kind of rank the Sonic games because they're like good in their own way, and then it just kind of comes down to preference. Like for a long time, 2 was my favorite, and then I played 3 and Knuckles, and then I played CD, and then I played Mania. You know what I mean? They all got their own like unique charm, and like each game is kind of like you have a certain way of playing each game. It's not like it's within the game. If that makes any sense. Like you can't really use your well, I mean you use your Sonic 2 skills to beat Sonic 3, but it's like still a different game and thus you play it differently and you have like a different set of tricks that you use. It's like you like kind of snap and click into that like one game mode. If that makes any sense. Which is pretty neat actually. Need to try Mania again, but man, flying batteries of all. Yeah, flying battery. It's pretty difficult if you don't know how to do it. But the thing is that like I love flying battery because of the music. So like I would actually like for Sonic 3 and Knuckles, I would like just play the stage over and over again. And same for the first act in Mania. I would like do the time attack on that because I really liked it. And going fast in flying battery is really satisfying. In any case, I think I'll end it off here. Let me check if there's anyone to raid, since I'm not at like the worst hours in the night, aka I'm not ending off at 3 a.m. Let's see if there's anyone to raid or host. Let's see. Oh. Looks like everyone's still offline. That's fair, it's Monday.
Can we...
Yep. Good night, Elements, and I hope everyone else also has a good night. And we'll see you on the next time. Well, we will probably be continuing Kingdom Hearts for the PlayStation at a reasonable time this time. Kind of hate flying battery. That's fair. That's fair. In any case, oh, thanks for the follow, Cute Tails Gamer 45. And on that note, we'll see you next time. Bye.